We've done a reading.
It's the Five of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know, I get asked a lot.
Bet it's the Ten of Swords.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Munro.
Time. Because there will...
Sam, do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me. We've got a new target, Alice Munro. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. Know that. That's it.
Maybe now he was so frail the beast would release.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. Yes, we were friends. I hadn't known her for long, only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink. After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back. This is just between us, right? We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy. Poe and Dorota, people I say hi to. I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and they keep me feeling warm when I'm down, but they're not friends. I do get the odd stalker, but that isn't something anyone wants. Oscar, yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind, but she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else. I said some guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked. She told Oscar to watch from her walk-in wardrobe. When he was at a safe distance, she put on a show. She told me she faked it. But you'd know best. I don't think so. We were very discreet. It was more fun that way. We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend. He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30. On air? We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding. Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show. No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to. Not for him, but Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift. She looked amazing. Sorry. I did have a strange dream that I was an actress, and there were hundreds of magazines and newspapers all piling up on the red carpet, and they all had my picture on the front cover. The red carpet wasn't a carpet. It was a pool of blood. I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine. Just don't hurt me. Or let me get hurt. Sam, you forgot your phone.
My cat. No one will miss me anyway. No one heard her.
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here. Couple of times, promo shoots, that sort of thing. Look, I know where you're going with this. Yes, I asked her if she'd do a boudoir session with me. She turned me down, no big deal.
Over. What's it? Opened in her hands. It'll be over. It'll be over. No longer a burden. No more pain. No more. No more. But of course,
A little bit. What did you want to know? We know about these travelers. We've all known about them for hundreds of years. We just know them by different names. Demons, skinwalkers, Jack the Ripper. They're all travelers. 3 attempts? Yes, that's likely, but 3 victims? That's up to you, Sam. No pressure. Was it a gold coin? That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but well, there's no guarantees. No. I can do a reading if you want. Nine of Cups. This is a very positive card. Is Zach a suspect? Something feels wrong. Too fascinating, like he's got away with something. I don't like this, Sam. I don't like this one bit at all. I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing. Yeah, she sounded blonde. Yes, of course, anything. I've already been doing that, but sure, I'll keep at it. Maybe it'll feel sorry for me and finally put out.
Found with him, tangled together in the water. They didn't make it as easy with that boy. They listened to the psychologist.
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help. Please use me. Tell me what to do. You got it. Me and the spirit world are going to have a serious chat.
Draped from the branches like flower pots hanging from a funeral home's ceiling. And yet more dominoes fell.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. And we couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity. The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveller. Yes, I met her at the radio station. I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free.
Very interesting. So she is a capability, but I would think she wants to change.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Hi, I'm Ellis. Thank you very much for writing in and speaking to us. I would like to just say to you that you're worried that when you do, you will still be as ordinary as you were before, because the skin shedding relates to personal
Your explanation is so much nicer.
Thank you for your dreams. You're listening to Radio August.
Contagion by Ashley Van Hest. The demon really did spread like a virus. Easier, probably. A virus needs contact. Much. But this monster was not that audience to be infectious, and it's so easy here. There's so much theatricality surrounding this demon, this ghost of a phenomenon, so much ritual, so much awful curiosity.
I'm Zach Weston, just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
She was young. They usually are. They're easier to infect young. They listen. Demon knew. Sooner or later she would, and there would be a tidal wave. Till the sickness spread, the demon could only enjoy that girl trapped in him.
I need to talk about Ellis Monroe.
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing?
You are so irritating.
Want
Is that really all you think about? Starting to look like August has a serial killer targeting redheads. Look at my hair, Zach. Does this look red to you?
Quiet him, and he could infect someone else. That girl.
Zach, what are you doing here?
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partners.
Good to know. I'm not one of them though, so unless there's anything else?
Pose for me. Let's sleep together.
Like I said when you asked me the first time, I have higher standards. You can go now.
She finally had enough. Shoulders the pain from out heart. He gave her a moment of peace. She made her decision, and the resolve soothed the scratches in her throat. She tried.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Take my ring, she'd say. I know I love it, but I can't. No one. They never do. But more than that, humans don't want to be in pain. So she succumbed. Never get it right on the first try. Her red hair fanned out around her pillow as she laid back.
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do? Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her? Is it really?
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So were you helping?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I forget. Maybe if I knew what Dorota saw in you, it'd help.
What do you mean?
We should sleep.
That's fair. I'll just freshen up and you can put it in me while I think of Dorota's cold, lifeless body. That way, at least one of us is still thinking of her. You can go now.
Big for her poor soul to bear. Tore her up.
Oscar, good. You got my message. Got some things to show you.
What have you got?
Does, this mean anything to you?
That's Dorota.
And what if I showed you this?
Ellis.
Do you know her?
She.
And if I do this? No? Anything?
Why?
That'll be all. You can go now.
Quickly, always. Loud and sure. Good. He wouldn't take long. The demon knew it, and he didn't. The demons are already there. They just need ears to listen. It wasn't hard to make the boy...
Hi, I'm...
Letter. Only needed to walk to the bridge once.
Get out now before I call.
Didn't meet each other after the first. Another boy, slight for his age, like the note they found in his room. Past the empty house to the forest. The demon had outgrown his host again. There, tore him apart and choked with him, draped from the branches like...
Bron, what are we going to do about Ellis?
What would you...
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. A few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them? Killing them?
If we lock up the killer until Mercury tells us Ellis is safe, that could work. But who is the killer?
Ellis. Zach. Violet. Oscar. Sam. Chief Dupont. Rain. Chief Dupont. Rain. Chief Sam. Rain.
He has been acting even weirder than normal. But seriously.
I can answer that for you. It's a porcelain figure. ancient Chinese, seated and howling.
Oh.
It's called the Screaming Muck.
Do you believe?
I'm a Virgo.
It says you're.
Oh, I suppose it has a 50-50 chance of getting it right.
But as far as I can tell, I have the only one.
Well, I wish I hadn't seen this.
Pose.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
This one is also heavy, because everything seems to be made out of wood and metal. So this one has got a heavy metal. Chief DuPont, thanks for calling in. At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin. Is that safe?
Have I ever let you down? What's really?
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stop me from dying?
There, Egypt.
Oh, it's from Egypt.
It's more about what you can do. What do you think?
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Is it about the...
But I was playing football, and there was loads of witnesses.
Everyone is a suspect. You killed her after, and plan. Everyone is a suspect.
It's ridiculous.
Is it about the boudoir?
Yeah. So it's true then?
I haven't seen them. It's all tasteful stuff. Maybe a...
Yeah, she's still here. I can't do this show without her.
Claude?
Violet, there's been a UFO sight.
Shh! Claude, I told you never to speak about this. Wait. So you think it's real?
I need you to tell...
Help what? Me?
Color on there as well? I think it's like a green. It's like green paint with some engraving on it.
Yes. What kind of?
Is perhaps two people in combat?
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you...
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Shows an erotic scene. This is one of many painted. Over 1,000 years old, and it's not an erotic scene. It's not people hugging. It's not combat. It's actually a man grabbing the heart of a woman directly from her chest.
He sounds great.
Yeah, what a nice guy.
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh, I'm Lexi.
Unbeknownst. Welcome to Poe's Curiosity Shop. Okay, Alice, this is what I brought in today. Tell the listeners a bit more.
Sorry, we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of Dorota's.
Dorota. Sorry about what happened.
Dorota told me.
That's ominously vague. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Lexi.
Lexi. I like it. It's got an edge.
Dorota said she knew you.
I didn't do anything to Dorota.
You killed her. You seduced her. You killed her.
I thought we were gonna have a friendly chat.
I can tell I have the only one.
Well, I wish I hadn't seen this.
Shop is now. Welcome to Poe's Curiosity Shop. Okay, Monroe, here's the object for today.
It's definitely made out of silver.
Well,
Hello, I'm Rain.
it's a silver rattle and whistle.
Oh.
It was found within a sealed well at St. Augustine's, along.
Haven't you done enough predicting my... It's okay. I'm just kidding. I know it's not your fault. Well, unless you're the killer.
Have you made a decision?
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the audience.
Why would I?
They don't want to hear talk of death and darkness. Well, they do, if it's in a story. But you can't tell them they're going to die.
I said you were...
You didn't say you're going to die, just like that, but I remember the death card. And the devil. And you said it was... What was the word you used? My challenge. That I needed to die so I could be free from my chains. I know you said it doesn't mean that it does.
Much ritual, so much awful curiosity. Another as easy as past the bridge, past the nearly. It started with one, the first domino to be pushed down. She was young. They usually are. They're easier to infect.
What is it, Ray?
I have a Maybe Ellis should stay with Chief Dupont. Maybe.
With our track record. If she gets killed...
That's...
I'm just being practical. Ellis's fate is in our hands. Ours isn't.
There was a process to this. The young, susceptible, high-risk groups.
Hi, Rain. Did you miss me while I was gone?
So...
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
Really? Well,
I believe Sam is going to save Ellis. According to the Ouija, this could play out in a lot of different ways, but mostly saving Ellis.
what?
Light left a feast on in her world, in her every moment of calm, every...
Who is Sophia?
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter.
Is she a
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
Flowed out heart. He gave her a moment of peace. She made her decision. She knew where this sickness was going as easily as she could see the light at the end. Say, I know I love it, but I don't need it anymore. When I'm gone, Mum will take care of it. They never do. All humans don't want to die. But more than that, humans don't want to be in pain.
Yeah. She asked for a sample reading to show what I could do. No, he didn't seem all that interested. It's a shame. He seems like a man with lots of interesting demons.
Demon parasite in her heart. Of course they don't. You'll sleep and it'll be over. What's it matter anyway? Yeah, and the bottle. Of course, there was more. Sick was taken to the hospital before the pill.
We've got a new target, Ellis Monroe. Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. In his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Rains confirmed he met Ellis at the radio station. Picking his next victim, maybe? Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that'll help. Rain told you about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing. Made an interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death. His explanation of it, it's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Let them spread. A boy this time. Good. They were more successful. After the first domino falls, the rest go quickly. Always. He was a football player. Big, loud, and sure. Good. He wouldn't take...
Hi, I'm Alice. I'm Alice.
There was nothing here. A little lying goes a long way. Needed to write one letter. Only needed to walk to the bridge once. Stare over the river's flow. Long day of pain, finding the... He was dead. The demon had outgrown his host, gotten too big for this poor soul to bear, tore him apart and drowned with him, tangled together in the... That boy, they listened to the psychologists, but it was already too late.
Hello. Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Roding the people on shore until only the sand remained. The demon always spread like a...
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this. It's a picture of the rotor.
I don't...
It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it?
Oh. What?
Just my mind playing tricks, I guess. Sometimes when I drink enough and I'm alone enough, I can step into them. It's like a hologram. The pictures become three-dimensional and I can move around inside them. Like virtual reality, but real. The picture comes alive when I'm inside it. Things move around. They talk.
They talk.
In this one, it's just a rotor. So I'm in her living room. She says that she should have been nicer to me. And I should make her be nice. Yes, I'm just messing with you, Violet. Just...
Action, so I throw it over Vanessa's body and open the door. It's almost... Quickly stuff it down the back of my pants. Peters looks me up and down. She's hot too, but no. Yes, officer? We've had a report of gunshots coming from this building. Didn't hear a thing, I tell her, smiling sheepishly. Mind if I take a look around? Oh, not at all, I say. 5 solar seconds. And then she finds... nothing. Something catches her eye.
Hi, I'm Lexi.
It's soft, she says. It's then I realize Vanessa's body's gone. Just the throw remains. Still stroking the couch, she can...
Lexi Korn, how thin are these walls?